Many of us are concerned about the rising cost of fuel here in Kenya. My name is D-Man. Welcome to Croton Motors. And we have just the solution for you. The Nissan Note 2017 e-Power. So we're going to discuss more about the Nissan Note e-Power, and one of the things that makes it stand out from the Nissan Note non-hybrid is that it comes with this blue chroming here. And moving on to efficiency, it rides on the regenerative hybrid technology, which simply means that as the car functions, it produces energy. The mechanical functions of the vehicle produces energy, and this energy is able to be harnessed back and packed into the batteries of the car and used for the car functions. Let's discuss what the e-Power is all about. So the e-Power engine, as you can see here, this basically means that the vehicle has an engine here, or you could call it a generator. So this engine produces energy that is converted by this hybrid system into electricity and packed into the vehicle's batteries. So the car is not going to be functioning on fuel. The car is going to be functioning on simply electricity. You know, the same way you have in your home, you have a generator that you put fuel and it produces electricity. Same technology here. And that is very efficient, because when you look at the calculations, how much you would spend per the liter, this vehicle can give you 30 kilometers to 37 kilometers per the liter. You may be having a medium-sized SUV, Forester, Vanguard, RAV4, or you may even have the large SUVs like the Prado. Now, looking at these two vehicles, we're not asking you to dispose of them. We're only asking you to have an additional vehicle that can help you do your daily errands. Why? We're trying to save on money. So let's look at the 2000cc, for example, RAV4. And we're imagining that every day you have to cover a distance of 60 kilometers. That could be possibly from Rongai or Ngong or even Thika to town and back. This vehicle, to cover that 60 kilometers, will only take 2 liters of fuel. And 2 liters of fuel is the equivalent of 432 Kenya shillings per day. Now, you already know how much you're using per day. Imagine that difference. So 432, if you're just going to look at the 5 working days in a week, goes up to 2,160 shillings per week, and that's 8,640,000 shillings per month. Now, let's look at your medium-sized SUV. That vehicle would probably give you 13 kilometers per the liter. So to cover that 60 kilometers that we've ideally mentioned would require 5 liters per day, which is 1,085 shillings, which is a very moderate or modest amount. I'm sure it goes higher than that. Per week, that would be 5,425, and per month, 21,700. Compare that against the 8,640 Kenya shillings that this Nissan Note e-Power would give you. This makes economical sense for you. You'll be saving over 20,000 shillings per month on fuel if you only made a decision to purchase this vehicle. We've not even discussed the weekend errands where you have to go to the supermarket. We've not discussed going to church. We've not discussed even dropping your children. This vehicle is an addition to what you have. Save your SUV for the long distance travels where it makes sense, but have a Nissan Note e-Power to cut your costs in these trying times of an economy. Even the owner of Croton Motors has a Nissan Note e-Power. He understands the value of this vehicle. Now allow us to step inside and see what more this car has to offer in terms of efficiency and safety.
The e-Power may look like a small compact car, but the truth is that the boot has sufficient space to carry, be it your monthly shopping or even fruits and burgers in bulk from your side hustle farm, bringing in practicality and convenience. As we step inside, it's good to notice that the car also has amazing ground clearance that would help you navigate different terrains. Looking at the dashboard, the gauge here shows that the engine is charging the battery, and once full, the engine deactivates and the car goes silent until the battery needs more charging. The spacious interior is crafted with precision and attention to detail, ensuring a comfortable and luxurious driving experience. Every surface is adorned with premium materials, from the supple leather seats to the meticulously crafted dashboard. The blend of sophistication and comfort creates an ambience that surpasses expectations. And yes, there's more comfort at the back with sufficient legroom for friends and family, allowing them to sit back, strap up, and relax. So the Nissan Note e-Power comes with a one-transmission drive and not the CVT gearbox, reducing on your list of concerns. And on your right-hand side here, we have collision control to prevent you from ramming into sudden obstacles and lane departure assist to keep you aligned on our rarely marked Kenyan roads. The car engages the braking system when your foot is lifted off the accelerator. Gone are the days of straining your neck while parking. The rear view screen provides a crystal clear view of what's behind you, making parking in tight spaces a breeze. Ladies, say goodbye to the stress of parallel parking. With all that's been said and shown, what's more thinking to be done? For only 1.4 million Kenya shillings, come and get yourself a Nissan Note 2017 e-Power at Croton Motors, located in Karen on Karen Road.
To get yourself a Nissan Note e-Power, you can always call Croton Motors. Peace.
Croton Motors.